Hey everybody, it's Polaris. I wanted to do a little vlog today and take you all on the ride with me today. I have a couple things I need to do. I have this little to-do list written down, so it's a little bit easier for me to read. So I have a couple things I need to get done, but first order of business is I actually need to go to the grocery store to get some steak and onions and some bread because I'm making a pot roast tonight, and I need it to get in the slow cooker right this second. I should have enough time, especially because my partner usually works pretty late, but I want to get it started now so I make sure it has enough time to cook and it's ready by the time it gets back. So I'm going to do that first, and then we will just go down the list together. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store, and I wanted to real quick, in case anyone's curious on how I make my pot roast, what all I put in it, and then after that I'm gonna cut some veggies and talk for a little bit, and then I'll kind of use that as like a way to do time lapse. That's my plan so far. So you want to find a good steak. I today used beef top round London broil, whatever that means. I literally don't know. Normally, I might try and do like a chuck roast, but honestly, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't overthink it, is what I'm trying to say. But definitely get a good steak. For seasonings, I do onion powder, garlic powder. There's this beef stew packet I like to use, or there's a pot roast packet that's also pretty much the same. Brown gravy, because I like to have a thicker consistency and basically make a gravy. If they had it, I also would have gotten, there's like a beef onion packet, but I couldn't find it at the store. Not a big deal. Black pepper, sea salt, or regular salt, whichever is fine. Paprika. And then you can use butter. I like to just use olive oil. This is kind of just the main things I like to use when I do it. I'm not doing it today, but normally I would actually like like sear the steak before I put it in the pan, just because it helps give it a little extra flavor. But I don't really feel like doing that today. So right now I'm just seasoning the top part of the steak. Just putting in all the spices except those packets. Probably needs more pepper actually to this side. Just a little bit. Yeah. I don't put too much salt personally, just because I'm not a big salt eater. And also I feel like when it comes to like salt and pepper, people can add more as they like. Also, normally I would have put the oil on first, but you know, when I'm trying to do two things at once, sometimes it just doesn't go the way I planned. And I'm just going to flip the steak over, rub some of that oil on the top. Wash my hands again. Same thing, I'm just going to put the seasoning on this side now. I personally like to do, especially for like a slow cooked meal, like more is less, I feel like, because the flavors like take time to kind of, is that the right saying? More is less? I don't feel like I said that right. But you definitely want to add more than you normally would to any meal, just because I feel like some of the flavor does get a little lost if you don't season it correctly. Because one time I was making a chicken noodle soup in the slow cooker, just to try for the first time. I will never do that again. But it helped me learn for when I am doing soups in a slow cooker in the future, is to put more seasoning in it, because I kind of lost a lot of the flavor. Another thing I forgot is I need water. Honestly, I'm not sure how much water. I'm just going to put maybe 2 cups of water. Actually, that's probably even too much. I'm just going to do a cup of water. Just because, like, especially for the brown gravy, like, you do want a little bit of water, and I kind of want water so it kind of helps steam it. I am going to put in this packet now because I have learned my lesson, and I would put this packet in at the end, and I feel like it just doesn't seep down enough, especially since I am going to be putting water in here. I feel like it helps it a little bit more. I already have some veggies. I put carrots and celery, which I already pre-cut and pre-seasoned. So I'm just going to put that right in between, right there on top. I normally would have defrosted this beforehand, but I forgot. I was really tired last night, which I will talk about why I was tired in a minute. And then the next thing I would put in are potatoes. I said I put carrots and celery. I think I did. But I put potatoes, and then I'm actually changing a little bit. Normally I just use a regular yellow onion, but I'm trying a sweet onion today, just to see. But the reason why I was tired and forgot to take out the food to defrost is because I was actually out camping for a little bit. My partner and I surprised my parents. They were up camping, and they're like, "Hey, if you guys want to come, like, come and see us," because they were out for 4th of July. They got dogs. They just want to, like, get out of the city away from fireworks because the dogs just don't do well. And I told them, like, "Oh, like, we'll see. Like, you know, my partner has to work. Like, we'll just see, right?" And I mentioned to him the idea of going up there, and he's like, "Yeah, let's go." So, but I didn't tell my parents. So we drove all the way up there, and I called my dad when we were literally, like, outside the gate of where they're camping. And I was like, "Hey, like, what you guys doing?" Like, "Oh, we're about to eat dinner." And I video chatted them, so, like, it's like the camera was on me. And my dad had, like, flipped the camera to show the food, which it was okay, but I really wanted to see, like, his reaction. And so it was perfect because he goes, "Oh, we're just about to have dinner," shows me the food. And then I show the front gate, like, I flip the camera, and I'm like, "Well, can we join you?" And he's like, "Oh," like, and my mom looks, or my dad shows my mom the camera. She's like, what are they doing here, kind of thing, you know? She's like, "Oh my gosh." And so we drive over there, and they were super happy. And it was they're really grateful for that little surprise. We got to hang out. You might see, if you guys check out my YouTube shorts, you'll probably see these videos pop up in the next couple of weeks or so of this cute little pupper named Blue. Blue like the wind blue. BLEW. Sweetest little pupper. Our dogs weren't really a fan of him, unfortunately. But he was just so sweet, and it was so fun, like meeting the family, you know, and just, like, talking to everybody. We got to ride the electric bikes. We went to a like a safari kind of thing. It was super cool. It was kind of like the animals are just, like, free range, like, and you just got to just, like, check them out. It was a lot of fun. Being able to do all that with my family. And then we played some games. Yeah, just got to hang out, have a nice relaxing time, you know, out the city and just in nature, breathing the fresh air, you know. And where we went, like, it's just so green up there, like, it's so pretty. And then after that, my partner and I went and, like, just explored, like, this town we've never been to before. And then came home for one night. Literally, we got home, like, almost at 11 o'clock. It might have even been after 11 o'clock. Slept, and then woke up at, like, 9 the next day. And we drove up to my sister's house and spent 2 days with her and her partner. Went to the lake. Played games there too, and just hung out, had a nice time, just relaxed, especially because since moving in, it's been, like, feels like nonstop, like, just, like, there's moving stuff, and then, of course, it was 4th of July, so we had friends come over, and it was nice to just kind of just slow down and enjoy the outside, enjoy summer, which is super nice too. Like, I don't have a job just yet. But I feel like it was one of my prayers answered, honestly, by not hearing back from a job right away, because I was like, man, I haven't had like a summer break in I don't even know how long, like probably even before high school, because I've been taking like college courses in the summertime. So I really see this as a prayer answered of getting to enjoy a bit of a summer break. I'm just super grateful that I'm like able to go and do those things and share that experience with my family and my partner. Like I really, too bad I didn't get to see my other brother this week. But well, I know we'll all see each other again soon. Has anyone been keeping up with the soccer games that have been going on? I wasn't really keeping up with it in the beginning, but now I've been like at least like checking the scores and stuff just to see now that it's coming to the finals. It's just been really fun. It's been a fun way to like connect with friends, family, and I don't know, I guess the world in general, I guess. Also random, but one of our friends, when he came over to watch the soccer game with us, he's like, oh, I can't get more American than this. He brought these like Pringle, like beer battered, like it was like beer battered onion ring, and then it was like beer cheese burger. Like it was like really, really weird stuff. Honestly, like, okay, they were not flavors that I would get. Like they were not like, I wouldn't say they were good by any means. But when you eat, at least for me, oh, I guess my eyes are watering. When I ate the onion ring rung, I was like, okay, this isn't like too bad, right? And then I ate, my eyes. Sorry, I just hit the mic. Oh, it's hard because I have the onions I just cut without the lid on. And then I have the onion I'm cutting right now. So let me put the lid on this one. Whew. I even have to open this window up for a second. Oh. Yeah, just get some fresh air right there for a minute. But having the onion ring is like I'm like tearing up. You probably can't even see it on camera, but having the onion ring first and then eating the cheeseburger one after, I was like, this isn't that bad. Like I like, and that's how it was. Like we would like, each of us would choose like a different one that we liked better. More so just like we liked it better than the other one. And those are the chips we had to eat, I wouldn't say they were bad by any means, but I will personally not be getting them again. This onion's nice and cut up now. I'm gonna put this on top. Boop. Also, I know in the last video I did with the moving stuff, I did like time lapse. What do you guys think about that? I personally find it fun to like edit that. My eyes are watering. I should might open that. And I like doing it because like I like personally watching stuff like that. But let me know what you all think of it. I'm just seasoning out just the last top of the onions. I did put 2 yellow onion, or not yellow, sorry, sweet onions in here. I don't know how many potatoes I did. I kind of wasn't really counting. Not going to put more salt because I don't want to overdo it with the salt, because like I said, you can always add more, and I'm not a big salt person. And I might just do a teensy bit more water, and that's it. Okay, I just reorganized all this out here, and then I also put out this. We had this like black table out here, but now we got this. We found it at an estate sale. And I was thinking, hey, putting like cactus down here, something. I don't know. Update: my strawberries have not grown. I definitely don't think I did it correctly. I don't know if I just buried them too deep. I'm not really sure. And then I also wanted to show off this big beauty we have. It is a little dry right now and not in the best state. I did just water it. So I'm gonna give it like a little bit of time and we're gonna trim it. And then also take some cuttings so we can regrow and give them to friends. I also want to show my newest baby. I just put her into this cute little cat thing. This is corazon, mi corazon, because they're heartstring plants. My avocado is actually doing pretty good right now, which I was worried because I accidentally, this is really tall, I accidentally like broke it off and I freaked out. But Avery is resilient and you can see the stem has been regrowing. Okay, checking back in with the food. So it's done. So right now it's at the warm setting, which means it is fully done cooking. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells amazing. Okay. Oh. There's probably a lot of noises. I don't know how well the mic does, but I'll show real quick what's happening right real quick. I love that little clock so much. I'm just grabbing some tongs. I'm just gonna mix it all in real quick, and then I'm gonna let it cook longer. I always like to just mix it around so that way we can just make sure everything's. Because I definitely probably put too much water, but it's okay. Also, just kind of want to check on the. Oh yeah, hot. That was silly. Wow. That hurt a lot. I should not have done that. I was just excited by how good the steak looked. And yeah, I burnt my finger really bad. I feel like this is thoroughly mixed. I just wanted to try, but my finger's actually still burning. Whoops. I just wanted to try it. See how the flavor is doing. Ooh. I think it could use a little bit more seasoning. It's actually the next day, so here's a clip of how the food turned out last night. It was super yummy. My partner and I ate dinner and then watched Sheep Detective. It was such a cute movie. Today I actually went out and passed out my resume and talked to a lot of the local businesses to see if they're hiring. So, still a work in progress, but I know everything will happen in divine timing and an opportunity will open up for me. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what new thing will happen next. Today we've just been doing stuff around the apartment, and then we're gonna hang out with friends tonight. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and I had a lot of fun checking in with you all, and even just editing this video was a lot of fun. But I hope you all take care and stay safe out there. Okay.